Hello YouTube and welcome back to Gnasty Games. Last episode we narrowly defeated our rival at the cost of some team members and at the cost of us falling down a fucking hole. Some genius you are. Haha. Fuck you, man. I could be dead. Serves you right. I literally could be dead. Okay, so we've fallen through the hole in the burnt tower. Alright. Oh, look at these. They're black and white. Why are they? Oh no, they're colourful. Ooh. the legendary Pokemons. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I do love how it danced around me, but it's still facing forwards. They didn't even animate sideways sprites. Oh. Right, let's get out of here. Dude, get out of my way. Oh, as you seen, he's got such a generic sprite. I dug a hole here too. I was shocked. Shukun raced by like a blur, right in front of my eyes. Why did it take him this long for him to decide to dig? In a historical monument, no less, actually. Jack, I owe you all of this. Thank you so much. I hear that the legendary Pokemon of Ekrutik test chosen humans by allowing them to get close. Well, I did fall from stealing, so they probably didn't have much of a choice. Alright, let's get out of here. Bosh. Ah, nice. Easy access. Back in Ekrutik. Ooh, who are you? In the distant past, this tower burnt in a fire. 3 nameless Pokemon perished in it. A rainbow-colored Pokemon descended from the sky and resurrected them. It's a legend that has been passed down by Ekrutik gym leader. Me? I was a trainer way back when. Ho ho ho. Yeah. I like the theory that the Pokemon that perished in there were a Vaporeon, a Flareon, and a Jolteon. And they got resurrected as super powerful versions of themselves, essentially. Right, so, what have we got to work with today? Oh, I remember. So, of course, previously on, we've lost some more members of our team. Schneck, Misty as well, which is frustrating, and Wiggly fucking Woo. How dare they perish in this way? We have literally no one else to work with. Oh gosh. Alright, so we need to send them on their way to the afterlife. And of course that means changing the box. Oh my god, we have more Pokemon that are dead than we have anything else. We are now on 10 dead Pokemon. Ay ay ay. Right, so we've done the burnt tower, or at least we've done a little cutscene that gets us the burnt tower. So what we now need to be doing is trying to add some new Pokemon to our team and training. Our new team as it stands, Witwicky Wickinson, Dancer, Rapunzo, who hatched from the egg, which is a Smoochum. Of all Pokemon to get, we got a fucking Smoochum. And then we've got Rudolph, Busserat, and Flax. Busserat and Flax, not too fussed on. That being said, they are higher level than the other ones were, so let's heal up and let's go exploring. See if we can add some more members to our team and see if we can find some decent places to train. So originally we were going to have the Rocky Balboa kind of like montage training music, and it was going to be epic, and look, I put sepia tone over the top of it, I had it fast forwarded, the illusion of time passing was truly perfect. But then of course I realised that of course the Rocky Balboa montage music was indeed copyrighted content, and I wasn't really thinking through. Oh look! Look over there, that's a dweeb in the corner. Look at him train his mind, body and soul. 2 Game Boys, not just 1. It's arm day truly in this residence. Oh, is he going to be able to open the jar? Open the jar, little bitch. Come on. Come on. Yeah, your shirt, honestly, with your shirt, you're going to open it with your shirt. Come on, rage. Come on. Go for the burn. Rapunzo learns a new move. He's going to learn to sing. Oh, when I filmed that actually genuinely hurt. I actually properly went for it. A couple takes. Still hurts. I have done a bit of training. So you'll notice our team is slightly small, slightly more condensed. So, as a roll call no less, we've got Rapunzo. Rapunzo let down her hair. She is fucking pissed though. So, yeah, level 25 and now has Confusion and Powder Snow in her repertoire. So is a beast. That being said, Rapunzo, of course, one of our weakest, just simply because it's a baby Pokemon, it hasn't evolved yet. I'm not sure when it evolves or how it evolves, so that'll be interesting. That being said, we've got Rudolph, who, of course, we caught previously, who is now on the team. And someone in the comments very, very happily, very usefully even, told me about Headbutt, and of course that we could get Headbutt again if we bought it as a TM from the Goldenrod. So I did that, I've gone and bought that, taught Rudolph Headbutt. It can headbutt, it can stomp, it can tackle, and it can put you to sleep all at the same time. Well, it has to take its turn. But, this thing is just an offensive powerhouse. Being a normal Pokemon means it doesn't have much in terms of type advantages, but it's fine. We'll get around to it, I suppose. Of course, we have Dancer, just wiggling them hips. Them hips don't lie, yo. Rock Smash, Rock Throw, Dig, Low Kick is just a powerhouse combination. You can't beat it, honestly. There's pretty much nothing that Sudowoodo can't take down unless it's got a super effective hit against him. And of course, Wickety Wickingsome himself, bringing up the rear, with a Cure Berry, apparently. Still with Ember. He doesn't have much tools in his toolbox, but when you can burn everything to a Cinder, you don't really need much else. So, of course, as you can tell, they're all on level 25, so they're all ready to actually do something a bit more proactive. So, let's do exactly that. We're going to go straight into the action, and we are going to catch a Pokemon, I've decided. We've got 4 Pokemon on our team, but now that we've got Headbutt, I could literally get a Pokemon right here. So it means it opens up the way for so many more encounters potentially at random intervals. Oh, they wiggle. Nope, nothing. Alright, what about this tree? Pokemon could be in here. Do we want to headbutt it? Of course. Rudolph used headbutt. Anything? No, nothing. Alright, we're going to take those as a loss either way. We'll come back to those later potentially. But we'll go into this new route. Route 42. So hopefully is there any... No grass. And that will be a new area over there. So, there's nothing here. Let's try this. Let's try, let's try and get a new encounter here, but with Headbutt. Oh! It worked! First encounter is... Doesn't count, because it already perished. Oh, God. Why taunt me like that, honestly? A Sparrow? A Sparrow? We can't have a Sparrow on our team now, but we're going to headbutt the tree again. Now, hopefully this will be different and will be... Come on. We just need something that is new. Nothing. Alright, what about this one? Come on, headbutting trees. Come on. Anything? Nope, nothing. Come on, once more. And? Nothing. Alright, let's try another one. Let's try this tree here. I know it must be the most interesting content to watch on the internet today, headbutting trees from a really old pixely Pokemon game. Exactly what you want to wind down in the evening. Come on, we need to find something cool in this area would be lovely, or just something we haven't caught already would be preferable. So, headbutt again. If not, we'll try in a new area. Nothing there. Any other trees in here? Yes, there are a couple more trees. We'll try these ones before heading out. Of course. Oh, come on, man. I want to catch something cool. Give me an Apom. Give me a Heracross. Give me anything. Anything at all that isn't a Spearow, honestly. Anything here? Nope. What's the point of headbutting trees if you can't catch anything? Come on, man. Come on, man. We've got 2 more trees in this area that we can get. 2 more. Come on, headbutt. Nope. One last try, and then we're moving on to get something else. And our survey says... Nothing. Alright, we're going into the cave. Fuck all y'all. Mount Mortar. Can we actually go any further? Or is this this might be a surfing one. Alright, we'll go further in. No encounters yet. Oh, an encounter! Is this a Pokemon we can add to our team? Or is it just a Geodude which we can't catch? No, it's a Buzzrat which we've already caught. It's a Rattata we've already caught, so not our first encounter, which is quite frustrating. Come on, we're here for something cool. Something interesting. Something that can really... Ooh. Ether. That's useful. Come on, something useful that we can add to our team. We've only got 4 Pokemon on our team, and I'm a bit kind of sketchy on doing anything really important. Although that, to be fair, is the entire point of a Nuzlocke. It's supposed to be a bit kind of like on the seat of your... Oh, that rock seems a bit out of place. It's supposed to be on the edge of your seat here, but not really going to be the most exciting if we're only getting purple rats, no less. So, we're going to run away from that. Come on, something, anything. Anything else? Oh, a dude. We want a Pokemon, we don't want a dude. Anything here? Now that is an encounter. Level 15 Matchup. That'll do nicely. Right, what does... You know what? He learnt Sing, so we'll try Sing. Didn't affect matchup. Come on. Go to sleep. Let me capture you. Go to sleep. Yeah, see. Listen to the sultry sound of my voice. Fall into a deep slumber. Never to awaken. No, actually, to awaken when I see fit, when you are in my Pokeball. And on my team. Now, I do not have another machine in which I could trade with, so this Pokemon will not evolve. It will have to stay as, I guess, a Machoke if it were to get to that point. Which I'm not too fussed on. It's a bit of a shame, but I mean, I'm not going to turn down cool team members, especially if they're cool fighting Pokemon. Alright, that didn't work. Well, come on, try. Let's try again. Woke up? That's not great. Oh, that is fairly sizable hit. So we actually, you know what, we're gonna change Pokemon. Yeah, we're gonna switch to Wickety Wickinson. Although we needed to put this Pokemon to sleep, didn't we? Darn, we needed to do that. Do we want to switch our Pokemon into a potentially brutal hit, or do we just want to throw a Great Ball? Let's throw another Great Ball. Let's see if that does anything. It's less hurt now because it's no longer slept, but apparently that didn't matter. Machop, welcome to the team. Fantastic. So we've got a new Pokemon for our team. Machop, the superpower Pokemon. Trains by lifting rocks in the mountains. It can even pick up Graveler with relative ease. Fantastic. So, Macho Man over here. Macho Man, Randy Savage. So we're going to call you Randy. His name is Randy. Rands. Okay, yeah, apparently Rands. Sorry, that was an accident. His name is Rands. And of course we shall train him in due course. But Rands is just gonna chill in the back while we figure out a way that's a bit more appropriate to train him. So where does this cave actually go, guys? Now that I've caught a Pokemon here, what do I actually do here? Ooh, light at the end of the tunnel. Ooh, this looks like an area that I'm not supposed to be in. So we didn't get a Pokemon in Route 42. This looks like the water that was connecting them. So this patch of grass should lead us to a new Pokemon encounter. Our first encounter is... We can't have a Schneck. We've already killed one already. Oh my gosh, come on, man. Right, I've decided this patch of grass is a patch of bullshit, more like. Alright, let's get out of Mountain Water. Fuck this shit. Alright. We are going to do something interesting. Now, we've got Matchup on our team now, so we'll find something in due course. That being said, we are going to go to Ecruteak, and we're going to just complete Ecruteak. Yeah, sure, we could probably go out more exploring and such, but you know what? We need something else. We need to actually put this training to good use. All of the Pokemon on our team are at least level 25, apart from the Pokemon we've just caught, so we at least should try to actually do some battling with them properly. So, Route 42. Okay, so we're back here again. And we are going to find something cool. What can we find? Alright, Ecruteak City. Right. Let's try... You know what? We'll heal up. And we're going to take down the Kimono Sisters. Probably going to be very foolish of us to try this, considering, well, we haven't got exactly the best type coverage on our team. But you know what? It may be good for training, so we might as well give it a go. Because I'm pretty sure they only have one Pokemon each. So even if we can't beat them in terms of type advantage, we might just be able to beat them in terms of raw strength. And that's what I'm hoping for here. We've trained them all up to level 25, so hopefully that would be enough. Right. I was hoping they would be color-coded, but that being said, they're only one of 3 colors, so... You have lovely Pokemon. May I see them in battle? Yes, you may. You've not even taken me out to dinner there. Oh, suit you. Ah, the sprite rack is gorgeous. Kimono girl, Nako, Nyauko? I don't know, go. Alright, Flareon, a fire Pokemon. Higher offenses, and it's only level 17. That being said, Rapunzo is a freaking ice Pokemon as well, so we're going to switch out immediately. But we're going to go out to Dancer. We want to dance with danger, don't you? Yes, because he, being a rock Pokemon, has a resistance to fire, so we should be fairly okay here. Assuming this doesn't give us a burn, because that would reduce our attack stat, which would be very unfortunate and frustrating. Not very effective. Exactly what I wanted. Rock throw. Sand. Don't you even start with that sand attack, yeah? It's faster than us, though. Oh, it's so cute. I want an Eevee. I want an Eevee. Oh, wait. I think if we go back to Goldenrod, we can actually go get an Eevee, guys. I think so. I'm assuming so. Or is that just on the Heart Gold Soul Silver remakes? Not quite sure. I might look into that. But today we are doing Ecruteak, so we will get to that another time. So, we've quite easily taken down that Flareon. So, who is next? Is it a Vaporeon? May it a Jolteon? Or something fancy that we've not seen yet? Wants to send out... Okay, Saiyo, send out Espeon. Damn. Wiggly, creepy. It's got a creepy, like, dildo tail. Oh, it's gross. I don't like it. Alright, so, level 17. I'm assuming it's just got high special attack. I'm not sure if it's... I don't like the idea of using Rapunzo, actually. I'll probably switch out Rapunzo at some point, because until Rapunzo evolves, it is going to be very... it's not going to be the greatest. So I'm thinking I'm going to brute force it. I'm going to go with Dancer again, and just go offensive, use lots of physical attacks, because I'm not sure if this has got high special attack and special defense as well. That being said, using a tackle is something else as well. Anyway, sound attack, not going to worry, we're just going to throw rocks at you. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but of course, as we all know, words leave psychological damage that will never heal. So, taking him down pretty easily there. So, you know, I'll just switch out to Dancer. Saiyo was defeated. I don't know what I was worrying about. It seems like all this training has really come through. So, we have beaten the fire one, and we've beaten the psychic one. So, the remaining ones will be an electric one, a dark one, and a water one. Now, I want to hedge my bets that the water one's going to be over there, and you know what, let's just switch out. We're going to go switch out to Dancer, because his type coverage is just stupid, and we're going to try out this girl. Isn't my barrette pretty? Oh, a Pokemon battle? Preferably. I mean, your barrette, or barrette, is very pretty as well, but, not here to talk about fashion, Zuki. I wish to battle. Sent out Umbreon. Umbreon looked like a badass. I want an Umbreon, guys. I think I need an Umbreon. Pitch black and with, like, poo-coloured rings. Alright, it's not really got the, it doesn't... Oh, it's weak against fighting. Dark Pokemon are weak against fighting Pokemon. And that being said... Okay, that's reasonable. That was a critical hit. Are you kidding me? Have I overtrained now? I was so scared that we weren't going to be a high enough level to take anything on here. I was so scared about their type coverage, but individually, they're actually quite easy to take down because, well, obviously, they're not just one Pokemon battle. You can just stop and you can heal up afterwards anyway. So Dancer has taken down Zuki and her Umbreon and is now on level 26. Dancer, of course, likes to dance with danger, no less, and apparently these aren't very dangerous. So you know what? That was the Umbreon. So the next one will be the Jolteon and the Vaporeon. So probably a better idea just to stick with Dancer, honestly, because oh, this is assuming it's not a Vaporeon. Do we have anything that can go up against a Vaporeon quite easy? You know what, let's try out Rudolph. He may not have type advantage against them, but he won't have a weakness, which in this case is actually probably preferable. So let's hope this blue coloured one does have the Vaporeon. So Kuni. Yes, Vaporeon. Okay, so Vaporeon here. I'm afraid we don't have any fancy moves. Rudolph's not about that life. Rudolph is just about either hitting you, headbutting you, stomping you, tackling you, or actually we do have some fancy stuff, but I don't think we need that. Headbutt. What we got? Wow, nearly killed it in one hit. It's on red health already. Alright, we'll just tackle you when you're dead. Vaporeon, that was nothing. What was this? I had nothing to worry about. My team is boss. My team cannot lose to you people. Ha ha ha. So, that will mean the last one will be a Jolteon. So that is a electric Pokemon. Who should we use against it? So we could get a super effective hit with a Dancer, but you know what? Let's try out Rapunzo. This may be a big mistake, but you know what? Yeah, you know what? I believe in you, Rapunzo. Let's take down this Jolteon that will most likely be faster than you and hit far harder than you. This may have been a terrible idea, guys. Kimono girl, Miki wants to battle and sent out a Jolteon. the sprite working in this game is so much better than red and blue. Oh my gosh. Alright, so Jolteon. So, Rapunzo. Let's use Confusion. Tail Whip. Okay, no worries. We are on a higher level. We may not be... We are a worse Pokemon than they are, but hopefully that does a reasonable amount of that. Yeah, that. I think we'll be okay, guys. Thundershock. Alright, as long as you don't do 61 damage, I'll be okay. Yeah, see, it's alright. I had nothing to worry about, guys. Well, that was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. My team pretty handily all took care of the Kimono girls. Plus, I didn't even need to use Wickety Wickingson. He can chill out for a bit now. Right, so we have beaten the Kimono girls. However, this guy here said he would give me something if I did. Not only are the Kimono girls great dancers, they're also skilled in Pokemon. I always challenge them, but I've never even left a scratch. The way you battled, it was like watching a dance. Well, we did have Sudowoodo dancing his little heart out. It was a rare treat to see. I want you to have this. Don't worry. Take it. Oh, HM3. So it's a lot more important than I gave it credit for. I think that's like, was that strength? Or surf? Surf. Ooh, we've got surf. That is pretty cool. It's a move that lets Pokemon swim across water. Nifty. That being said, as much as we can't use the HM like outside as a like to actually go across the swimming areas, we can use it as an attack, which is a very powerful attack. Can any of our Pokemon actually learn it though? Okay, so there's a slight issue there, guys. We do not have any Pokemon that can learn Surf. So that will be our next attempt. Now, we were in Route 42 earlier, which is across the water to the east over there, and we found some Pokemon, and we didn't find a first encounter that was unique. So we need to find a water Pokemon that can learn Surf. But do we have like a... You know what? Do we have like the old rod or something? I'm pretty sure we had gotten an... we do! We have an old rod! We could get... it would be a Magikarp. Although there is like a... Isn't there supposed to be a really special... Ooh. Why does this look like Sprite Tower? What? What? Hey! Cue Ball! Bro! Tin Tower is off limits to anyone without Equitique's Gym Bat. I'm sorry, you'll have to leave. Well, screw you guys. I'm going home. Right, so we need a water Pokemon, guys. And that will mean we can proceed a bit better. Come on. I'm still praying that there'll be a Pokemon in one of these, that I don't have. Nope, nothing. Fine, it was worth a try. Right, so let's go over here. We've not gone in this area yet. Hopefully there's some area that I can get a freaking water Pokemon. The Psyduck and our freaking Rupert having failed was not great. That being said, we need a Pokemon to get over water. I know there's a rule. Oh, this is actually our first encounter in this route, actually. Oh, a Raticate. Well, I suppose that would be better than nothing. Can it learn Surf though? Now there's an idea. There's a question though, Les. We'll find out if this thing can learn Surf. If it can, then you're going to be our HM slave. That being said, as a Raticate, you might even be able to patch some kind of a punch. Let's use Dizzy Punch. Speaking of, and hope you don't wake up. And don't die, preferably, actually, because we would like to capture you. Yeah, let's do it once more. And a Pokeball should be enough? Alright. And I'll see what it says. Yeah, that's alright. No worries. Alright, so let's go to our pack. And we're going to throw a Pokeball. Well, we might as well use up the Pokeballs anyway, simply because we may have better Pokeballs now, but there's no point in the game where the Pokeballs are probably going to be more relevant now. So that didn't work. Speaking of, so let's try another Pokeball. I'm sorry if the sound keeps on going all weird. I know that in previous videos it's been pretty obvious I've been like spiking, like the audio's been peaking slightly. But I'm still getting used to this, honestly. But yes, come on, stay in the ball. It's gonna wake up soon. All right, you know what? We're gonna use a Great Ball. We've got enough of them. We might as well use it up. This Raticate is a bit more stubborn than I'd like to have admit. So 1, 2, 3. Come on! That is a piss take. I don't even want this Raticate. I only kept trying to catch you because you're our first encounter and you may or may not be able to learn Surf. If you're not able to learn Surf, actually, I will be livid. You know, try a regular Pokeball again. You've frustrated me. You're not worth the money. Oh, come on! That's not cool. And you've woken up. Alright, fine. You know what? We need to put you to sleep again. Although that tackle was more damage than I would like to admit. Right, sing! Sing! You have died. What the fuck? Critical hit. Oh, come on. I just did a big training thing. This is still the first encounter for this route. We have lost an amazing Pokemon. And you know what? I am starting to lose steam with this bloody playthrough. Oh, God, critical hit. Are you kidding me? I was so excited. I know it wasn't going to be one of the greatest Pokemon, but fucking hell. It had such good typing. Psychic and Ice is so unique. And this is just eating up too much of my Pokeballs. You know what? One more Pokeball. One more. We're going to use the Ultra Ball. This is how much I've been reduced to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. We caught Eradicate. I'm so happy. That gives us 6 members on our team. Oh, fucking wait. No, it doesn't. We got freaking 5 because it critical hit. So we called Eradicate. So we're gonna call him Murderer. Murderer. I'm not contented. Okay, so alright. If the Murderer knows how to surf, that will be somewhat. That will somehow redeem it a little bit. Alright, can you learn surf? You can't. I'm literally going to release you. I'm so salty right now. Oh, cripes. We were doing so well, guys, and we lost another member of our goddamn team. You know what? We've lost a member on our team. Fuck it. I'm going to Ecruteak. I'm going to the gym leader right now. In this episode. Right now. We have got 3 decent members of our team. And you know what? If they can take them down, I will continue this playthrough. Because you know what? There is nothing more disheartening than literally we own more Pokemon that have died than have survived at this point. Alright, so we are still in box 1. Come on. Alright, switch. Yes, there's Pokemon was there. That was already saved files. Yeah, that's fine. Save, that's fine. Great. Just fucking great. Oh, come on. This playthrough is what I used to unwind in the evening. I was hoping that this was going to be a pushover. Never done a Nuzlocke before. And we've just replaced our really powerful psychic Pokemon with ice moves with a bloody rat. Great. Fan-frickin-tastic. It can't even learn surf, guys. I'm kind of at a I don't know what to do actually in terms of surfing. Because we need surf to actually get past the next bit. Or we're going to inevitably anyway. I know there are some rules that you can put in place to make it so that you can so that you can use a Pokemon or you can catch a Pokemon that can learn it outside of the Nuzlocke and use it up until you catch a Pokemon that can. What the fuck is this? So we're in the Ecruteak gym, and it seems like the people who made the game forgot the rest of the sprites. Right, I'm not playing around anymore, despite this being a game. We are going to be using our top guns. We're going to be using Wickety Wickingson. He's going to take down this entire gym. Actually, is anybody else good enough? I don't know. I don't even know what gym this is. It's a ghost gym? Well, to be fair, Rapunzo would have been weak against this lot, but you know what? They're also poison Pokemon, which meant the Psychic would have been good against them as well. That's frustrating. Level 16? Has all my overtraining... Like, we still lost someone this episode, don't get me wrong. But is this just going to be, like, really stupidly easy now? Because I've overtrained my Pokemon? I didn't even know if it was going to be overtraining at this point, honestly. I mean, I didn't know really what to expect. Alright, so hardball. Alright, I'm going to have to go into try-hard mode, guys. Because we have been killing too many members of our team. Lots of them have been my fault. Some of them have been critical hits. Critical hits, guys. Rapunzo should not be dead, but just pure dumb luck meant that Raticate murdered my team member, and that same bloody Raticate is actually on our bloody team as well. He won't be on our team for much longer, I assure you that. If I need to switch out into a Pokemon because somebody's going to faint, it's going to be the murderer who takes the hit. But yeah, we're going to just burn all these to the ground, actually, honestly. I mean, what other ghost Pokemon have we encountered that we could potentially go up in this gym, apart from evolutions of Ghastly? I mean, is that all this gym's going to be? Just Ghastly, 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 Ghastly? Are there any cool ghost Pokemon in Johto that we could go up against? I don't know, but all I do know is that Wiki is getting some mad experience from this, man. Damn, you may be thinking as well, actually, that I've gotten over the death of Rapunzo very quickly. And you'd be right. It's because I've learned that if you love anything in this world, it will die. Entropy takes us all, and there's no point in believing in anything, because everything we believe in is a construct of humankind, which is ultimately worth nothing in the grand scope of the universe. I'm so freaking salty right now, guys. Oh, come on. Alright, Sage fucking Ping is dead. Alright. Oh. No. No. Okay, can I go here? Okay, can I go here? No. Okay, so these two are fine, those two are not. Here? Yes? No. Okay, so we can't go there, so we need to go. Yes? Yes. Yes? Yes? Alright, that's not going to be... It's not... Wait. Yes? It has to be, because otherwise she hasn't got anything that we can... She can't move towards us. Alright, so we're here now. So I think that was just a right angle. Oh, she looks absolutely ghastly. Haha. Up against Medium Grace, sent out a Haunter. These are brutal. Of course, we went up against Ellipsis's rival a little while ago, who had a Haunter, who was pretty awful, actually, to go up against. Haunter looks badass, though, I've got to say. Level 20, though, so it's a slightly higher level than those bloody Ghastlies we went up against before. And that took a lot more from that hit. Oh, that is a creepy attack. Oh, gosh. Can't escape. Okay, so I don't think we can switch out now anyway. Not that we were going to, honestly. I mean, one more. Hey, critical hit. Kind of critical hits that we actually appreciate on this playthrough. So, I don't know when Wiki evolves. I think Wiki is one of the evolutions in this one. I think they made the concerted effort to make it that the Cyndaquil line evolved faster than everyone else, because it has worse type matchups against the early game, I think. I'm not quite sure. Spite. Embers were reduced by 3. Oh, it's reduced the PP. So I'm not sure when it evolves. Methinks it might be level 32 at the earliest anyway. Most Pokemon evolve, as starters, their final form evolve latest at like level 36. I know that's like later on even in some games as well, but what? Yeah, Wiki just rocked your shit, no less, love. So, let's go this, yeah, we can go this way, yep, yes, ooh, we were very lucky there. Right, so, I spent the spring with my Pokemon, then summer, fall and winter, then spring came again. We have lived together for a long time. Well, they've been together for at least a year, so I'll give you credit where credit is due. You have a perception of time. That being said, Sage Jeffrey is going to get his arse whooped. So we're going to go up against another Haunter. Alright. Level 22, Christ, it's actually wrecking up a bit more. So, and they were using moves that reduce the PP of my Pokemon as well, actually. So, alright, we're still doing a fair bit of damage, but... Alright, so it's... Oh, because it puts a curse on us. Okay, so we're going to use Ember again. That will luckily get rid of the Haunter in a 2-hit, as opposed to a 3-hit, because it used Cursed. That being said, we are now Cursed. So... Oh. Is that it? I assumed you had more Pokemon on your team. You kidding me? Oh, gosh. Right. Yeah. Oh. Up. No. Oh, come on. All right. Back to the beginning. All right. We know the route. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da. Oh. Oh. Is that literally it? Is this how easy it's going to be? You just need to walk right up to the person. Oh well. Okay. Well, this gym puzzle was easily thwarted. Let's just assume. Oh, Martha. Right. Let's assume that she'll be just as easy to defeat as everyone else, and that getting to Morty will be really easy as well. That being said, I don't really. Methinks Morty's going to be a little bit more difficult than you guys. These have been a bit too easy. So I'm not looking forward to what the gym leader has. Because no matter how easy the gym trainers are, okay, so this one's got all of them. So maybe, I guess the natural progression of this gym would be the first gym trainer had a load of Ghastlies. The second one had a Haunter, I think. And the next one had a really powerful Haunter. This one has a Ghastly and a Haunter. And methinks, we know what Morty's going to have as his trump card. And that's going to be a Gengar, which is the evolution of Haunter, which is also bullshit. Alright, so we got one more. Alright, so just one more. Now, the puzzle in the gym is not over yet. We still need to go forward at least one more step to complete it. But that being said, I don't trust the floor. I don't trust that Nintendo or that Game Freak are going to make it that easy. You just need to walk one more step forward. That's not like them. It's been really predictable so far. So methinks I'm going to have to walk like slightly to the left and then forward again, maybe? We shall see. Either way, Wiki needs a bit of healing. He's been taking on this entire gym on his own. But you know what? I think he's deserves some rest at least. So we might switch out to a different Pokemon as well. Actually, so we're gonna go to the pack. We're gonna go down. Oh no, we're gonna go down here. Do we have any items? We have no healing items. What the hell, guys? All right, so we have no healing items, but we've gotten all the way here, guys. I'm not taking any risks anymore. All right, so we know the route to get to Morty, but now what we need to do is we need to heal up and we need to get some items so that we can take him down comfortably and not risk any more deaths. Because if I lose, and I'm going to say this now, if I lose Wiki, then I'm going to stop the playthrough. Like, I've lost too many members of the team that I've actually been quite emotionally attached to at this point for me to really care about continuing in this game. The fact that I've got Wiki on the team and that we are slowly clawing back some kind of a team together is the only thing that's keeping me going at this point. At this point, it's vindication from my fallen comrades that keeps me going. But honestly, I am proper... I'm suffering here, guys. Alright, we're going to get 10 super potions. We went back to Little Root when I was doing some training as well to collect some of the money that she was taking from us anyway. So, of course, now that we know the route, we can take down Morty toot sweet and in a hurry. We're going to lead with Wiki, of course, because he's our main man. Very easy choice there. Or we could lead with Rudolph because he's a normal Pokemon and he's immune to ghost attacks. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do that. That seems like a great idea, Jack. Yeah. He's not as high a level as Wiki, but I mean, if we need, we can always bring him in at any point. So, Morty, it's time to clean your clocks. I honestly have never seen Rick and Morty, so that would be like the perfect time to do a Rick and Morty joke. All I know is he goes, Morty, something. You gotta be the gym leader, Morty. His name is Morty, by the way, Morty. I don't know. I've never seen it. I probably should do it at some point. Just a bit more. Oh no, you should do it in the what's the Morty voice? With a little more, I could see future in which I meet the Pokemon of the rainbow colors. You're going to help me reach that level. I'm not sure if that was any good. But it's time to take on Morty. Ooh, he looks like a little bit of a badass over here. Okay, alright, so Morty it is, sends out a Ghastly. To be expected. Foolishly, you know, I've just realised, guys, Rudolph doesn't know any moves that aren't normal. So that was very foolish of us. So we're going to go straight back to Wiki, which means we're going to get the first hit will be from this Ghastly, which is not great. Using Curse. Not bad, I guess. Okay, so we're going to have to be aware of the Curse, because it's not, you can't keep track of it, so to speak. It's just going to do damage to us at the end of each turn. So we will have to switch out eventually, but okay, the Ghastly was taken down pretty easily. So, gain some experience. About to change to Haunter. Oh, what, can we, I thought it was going to do the damage immediately after. Alright, you know what? We're going to change over to Dancer right now. Right this second. Because now we will avoid the damage from the Curse. I think our matchup, what, is Fighting immune against Ghost as well? I'm not sure. I don't really want to take the risk either. Poison Pokemon are weak against Ground. Ooh, I am not here for games, guys. This is serious business now. In the later games, you gain abilities which allow you to like not. Ooh, super effective, nice. But of course, he doesn't have Levitate like he does in the later games, so we can actually use a ground move on him now. Gengar, also the same type. It's exactly what we thought. So we're going to use Dig again, and it will gain a super effective hit on it again. Damn, he looks terrifying. Level 25. Okay, so this is we actually trained to a reasonable level then. It's a shame that we didn't get Rapunzo to survive this long. It would have been nice that if Rapunzo was going to die, it would be in the gym battle. No, it was pretty unceremoniously against a Raticate. That being said, how much damage can we do? Ooh, we did a fair bit amount of damage, but they went in a gym battle, so it's probably going to heal up next turn. We are getting very lucky with missing these hypnosises, Christ. Alright, are you going to heal up? No! Okay, so we're going to be able to take down this Gengar, which should be his trump Pokemon, so we should be fine. We should be absolutely fine now. We should have nothing else to worry about. Okay, cool. I thought he was randomly going to send out another Gengar, but he's going to end quite well, it wasn't very an exciting end. He's quite anticlimactically. He's going to end with a Haunter. Nightshade does damage equal to your level, so I'm not worried there. We're going to go underground again, and Dancer is he's having a right old jig over their graves of these ghost Pokemon. Sorted. Nicely done. And lots of experience as well. Dancer and Wiki have done really well in this episode. Rapunzo, not so much. But we'll move past that. I'm not good enough yet. All right, this badge is yours. I don't know if that's his voice. Why no? He's whiny. Either way, Jack received the Fog Badge. Thank you very much. By having the Fog Badge, Pokemon level up to level 50 will obey you. Also, Pokemon that know Surf will be able to use the move anytime. I want you to have this too. TM30. I wonder what this can do. Right. Its Shadow Ball causes damage and may reduce special. Oh my god, that would have been so good on Rapunzo. Oh, kill me. Oh my god. Alright, fine. We're done, guys. This episode has been absolutely jank. We have caught 2 brand new Pokemon for our team. Rans, who actually could be potentially quite nice on our team. He can't evolve to his final form because I don't have a way to trade him. That being said, we've got a murderer in our midst. We got a charlatan. He will not stay on our team. The first opportunity I get to replace him, he'll be gone. We've got Dancer, of course, jigging his little heart out, wiggling those hips, and wrecking faces, kicking low and digging low, and throwing rocks high. And of course, we've got Wickedy Wickinson still burning things to death, and Rudolph didn't really do much apart from hit stuff really hard. Not really good against incorporeal beings. That being said, guys, I'm going to call it a day there. That has been another episode of the Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke. Of course, I will be doing more episodes of the Nuzlocke in future, but god damn it, guys, this is... I feel emotionally drained. But that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. More videos coming out too soon, but until then, this has been Ganasty Games. Goodbye.